I mean, Medvedev and Putin have been together forever. So, I mean, if he says something, it's probably with Putin's blessing. And who knows, he might have a long leash and he's allowed to say whatever he wants because Putin knows where his mind's at and his heart's at.
What happens when Putin dies? I mean, he's not immortal.
I think he will take over. The Med guy will take over.
Medvedev.
Medvedev. Yeah. Because now
Medvedev will come back. Yeah.
He behaved a bit differently from when he was really was head of state. Now he's talking a lot like Kadyrov. Like he just speak whatever he wants. He just telegrams whatever he wants.
It's very brash
and very blunt.
Yeah.
He's very, very blunt. And then he will actually go on Twitter to throw on some of the people. And like, Argentina won the World Cup, and then he just added like, okay, and remember to return the Falklands tell the UK to return the Falklands. It's like he's very different from where he used to be. He's unleashed kind of thing.
Yeah, I think because if I think of him back when he was first starting out, I always thought he was kind of dorky, and he always kind of seemed like he was just a sidekick. And now he's like his own man. He's got his own opinions, and he talks way more shit than Putin does. Putin's
imagine if Putin talked that much shit.
Yeah, I mean, just out in the open. Medvedev is not.
No,
that sounds like Trump, right?
Right.
Yeah,
but the difference is Trump doesn't make nuke jokes.
Yeah,
Rocket Man. My bomb is bigger than your bomb.
Not jokes, no. Although he did talk about them fairly loosely. If you remember the Kim Jong-un Trump Twitter exchange about nukes, that was very alarming.
Mm-hmm.
But this is actually really it isn't really funny, but because both of them are kind of volatile personalities, and I don't think the world needs to be alarmed that much.
Oh, because I view them differently.
Personally, here's the reason I don't like joking around about nukes, and it goes back to the 80s.
Sorry, you can carry on.
Sergey Lavrov can become the president?
Too old.
Yeah.
Who?
No.
Lavrov, too old.
Yeah,
I'm thinking Victor Boot. Why not?
Well, okay, why yes?
I mean, you could, if I would think, in the Nationalist Party, he could probably play up the fact that he was a prisoner of the West and oppressed and victimized by the West, and he's the man to lead Russia against the West because he knows how they are, because he's been in the belly of the beast. He knows how degenerate America is. He was in our disgusting prison system.
Kind of like I know.
Oh yeah, I mean, look at all the shit on RT. I mean, when they had the press conference and they were talking about the trade, and they're like, they traded a war here. They traded an arms dealer for a basketball player, and who can't control herself for 10 hours without smoking hash. And they left a war hero there. They know how to push the buttons. And I mean, that's what they'll do. They'll just push the buttons and say the right things. It's just like when you hear Russia talking about, we're a Christian nation and we have family values and stuff. That appeals to me, but you're also an authoritarian state and I can't own a gun. So kind of like, fuck that.